excuses. See, we got the blueprint on how to build predictable money, generate money time and time again. Other people's money, we call that OPM. We want businesses, assets, financial freedom. We just trying to make it out the trap. But if we could put in work on the streets and build street credit, we could put work in these offices and build business credit. It's time to change the game. Go get your credit up. We got you.
Hello.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? If y'all can hear me, just say yes in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me loud and clear in the chat. Let's get it, y'all. It's game time. I'm super excited. I'm so excited to be able to build with y'all tonight. All right, there we go. There we go. So I see a lot of us from all over right now, man. I see y'all dropping y'all cities. Y'all tapped in. Here we got Connecticut, we got Houston, Texas, we got Jersey, we got New York, we got Milwaukee. Like y'all coming from all over, man. I want y'all to let me know what y'all looking to learn tonight. Let me know in the chat. Like there's the type one thing. What you looking to learn tonight? I want to make sure I give y'all. I want to give y'all everything that y'all need tonight. I'm gonna really load this up. You know, I got 90 minutes with y'all. I need y'all to just give that to me. But I want to let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat how many, what y'all, how to get the bag. Okay, funded. How to make a new income stream. All right, let's get it. I don't want to hold y'all up, man. I want to get straight to it. So I'm not even going to hold y'all up at all. I'm going to share my screen. We're going to get right in place.
Kids.
And everybody mute themselves, please.
Just had a baby. And I don't know that was a subject.
There we go. I got you. All right. There we go. There we go. How to get the cash off the cards. Like, all right, keep dropping it. Keep dropping it. Let me know what y'all looking to learn tonight. All right. So we're going to get this thing going. Let me share my screen. Going to jump right into it. We're not playing no games. All right. Let's get it. So can y'all see my screen? Just let me know. Can y'all see my screen?
No, I don't see your screen.
All right, y'all don't see my screen. All right, hold on.
Yes, I see your screen.
Yes, we see your screen.
See your screen.
All right, good, perfect. All right, so if you can't see my screen, you may be on your phone. Just swipe.
Yeah, we can see the screen.
Swipe over.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool. Is it
Okay, I see your screen now.
Is it the full screen? Is the full screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Full screen.
All right, perfect.
Full screen.
If you can hit slideshow from the beginning, then you'll show us a full screen versus your slideshow from beginning to your far left. Yeah. And
hold on, let me redo this because I got my webcam and everything set up, so maybe that's what let me see. For some reason, it's not showing.
it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's showing now, Ramel.
Full screen and on phone.
All right, perfect. So we good. All right, y'all. I need y'all to mute yourselves. I want to make sure there's no distractions, but we're gonna get to questions at the end of this. I got 90 minutes, right? So I'm gonna teach y'all to go out there and purchase commercial real estate with none of your own money, creative financing strategies. I'm so excited for tonight. I took some time off. I took a couple weeks off, so I had some things going on, a death in the family, and it kind of put me behind. But you know, my motivation is at an all-time high right now because I understand my why. And the reason why I'm just sharing this with you really quickly is because, you know, we're always going to have roadblocks. We're always going to have obstacles. But wherever there's an obstacle, there's always an opportunity, right? So this was an opportunity for me to really think back to my why. Why am I going so hard? How do I want to impact my community, right? So it's always about impact. So I'm super excited. I'm going to teach y'all to go out there and get into the commercial real estate business with, no money down strategies. All right, we're going to get into it right now. This masterclass, this online workshop, right? This is for you if you're looking to escape your 9-to-5 job. right? So how many of us, if you at your 9-to-5 job, you got a 9-to-5 job right now, type yes in the chat. Just let me know. If you got a 9-to-5 job, let me know in the chat. I just want to really understand who I'm talking to. I want to get a good feel, right? So if you want to escape your 9-to-5 job, if you want to increase your net worth, if you want to just like maybe you love your job and you want to just have an additional stream of income, right? This information that I'm going to teach you tonight is going to show you how to generate another 5 to 6 figures in additional income, right? Ultimately being able to buy your time back, because the most important, like for wealthy people, when I go out to these masterminds and I'm traveling all across the world, the biggest thing, the difference between poor and wealthy is they think that wealth is measured in money, but wealth is really measured in time. Because if it takes you 10, 20 years to go and make your first million, is it the same if you made $1 million in a year, right? It's a different thing. So you want to do this in a time-bound manner so that you could spend the time the way you want to do it with your family, travel the world, and just really have that freedom. Everything I teach you tonight is not about money. It's really about freedom. So I just want to let everybody know and set the stage that this is what this information is going to do for you. But I want to ask y'all this question, right? Let me know in the chat. Please answer this question. What's more important to you than money? Let me know in the chat. What's more important to you than money? Right? And based upon the answers that I hear and that I see in the chat is going to determine whether or not you're going to execute or whether or not this is going to be beneficial for you. Right? Let me know in the chat. So time, freedom, family, health, right? These are the things that's more important to us than money. What I'm going to teach you tonight is not about money, right? I'm going to show you how to get the bag, but I like to teach people how to go get the bag so that they can be able to get the things that's more important to them than money, which is freedom, spending time with their family, going on vacations, right? So I love, like, for those of you that's tapped in with me, you know I'm a mailbox millionaire. You know, that's what I promote. My community, we always address each other as Mailbox Millionaires, Mailbox Millionaire Academy. So I need you to drop some mailbox emojis. Anytime I give you some information, I want you to drop that mailbox emoji because I just get excited. I start giving out information. I just start talking crazy. I just go insane. So I want y'all to drop the mailbox emojis right now and get in the habit of it, because every time I give you something where the light bulb goes off and you feel like you got some game, some gems, keep them mailbox emojis coming in the chat and we're going to get this thing going, all right? So a lot of y'all said time, freedom, health, God, family is more important to you than money. But let me make a disclaimer. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Like, if I could be real, just put "be real" in the chat. I'm not holding no punches. I'm telling you what you need to hear. I'm not telling you what you want to hear. So the disclaimer is, for this masterclass, it's only for action takers. It's only for action takers and wealth seekers. And I'm going to show you receipts. I'm going to show you actual figures. I'm going to show you actual checks, because I want you to know that this is real life and you can do the exact same thing. I'm no different than you, right? So I'm going to show you these things. So if you're intimidated by success, if you're intimidated by making millions, if you're intimidated by making additional stream of income or getting to a next level of success, this is not the class for you. If you a hater and you envious and you don't really want other people to win, this is not for you. This is only for action takers, because I'm gonna give you the information and really the people that it's built for is gonna take and that's gonna run with it. I just wanna put that out there. I must be 100% with y'all, right? So let's just get me out the way, because I wanna get straight to the game, but I wanna tell you a little bit about me. For those of you that do not know me, if you're new to my brand, my name is Ramel Newerls. I'm 30 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. So, you know, New York, stand up. And I've been in the real estate business for the last 8 years. I started when I was 22 years old, and I've been able to build this empire. And I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, but I have a portfolio of really almost $4 million. I have a $4 million, almost a $4 million real estate portfolio. I've coached thousands of students all across the country. I've been on college tours, free seminars, just all over the country, being able to impact. And really what means the most to me is how I've been able to help other people. Right. So I've helped my students raise over $5 million in funding so that they can continuously go out there and buy assets and leverage no money down strategies. And my mission is to teach you as a real estate professional how to go out there and get in the game and build wealth for you and your family, just like how I've done. So I want everybody to type one deal in the chat. All it takes is one deal to change your life. And I'm going to show you at the end of this, you're going to see that I'm going to tie it together where one deal could literally make you 6 or 7 figures if you do it the right way. You don't need to go buy 10, 20, 30 deals. You don't need to be moving at this rapid pace. All you got to do is buy the right deal. And that's what I'm about. I'm not about quantity. I'm about quality. I don't need to buy 10, 20 single family houses. I'd rather buy one self-storage facility and do it the right way. One deal could literally change your life. You're one deal away, right? And I'm telling you this because this is my life. This is my real experience. I was working at Pepsi as a sales rep. So, you know, I was born and raised in Brooklyn, like I said. I was rapping, I was playing ball, I was hustling. I was doing a bunch of things to try to make money. And by the grace of God, I was able to navigate and I made my way to college. I went upstate New York, SUNY Albany, where I graduated with my bachelor's in business management, minor in communications, right? And then everybody in my family, my friends, they was like, yo, you got it made because, you know, you got a job, you graduated college. I was making $55,000 a year as a sales rep working at Pepsi. As you can see right here in the picture, that was me. I was selling soda. I'm talking about 5 a.m., 6 a.m., going to the Walmarts, the Targets, the grocery stores, just selling Gatorade, Pure Leaf Cheese, Pepsi, right? That was me, right? Have you ever seen those guys stocking the shelves? That was me. But I always knew that I wanted to be successful. I always said, like my dad told me that a job stands for just over broke. My dad told me a job stands for just over broke because at the end of the day, when your job decides to let you go, like Amazon laid off 10,000 employees, your entire livelihood is affected. So he told me to always have something that I own. So even while I was working at my day job, I was consistently building my real estate business on the side. And I ended up coming across a deal that changed my life and really put me in a different position. So I was cold calling, I was marketing, I was doing a bunch of strategies that I'm gonna teach you later today. And I end up coming across a motivated seller. So this motivated seller was going through a pre-foreclosure. They fell behind in their payments and a bank was threatening to take the property away. It was a two-family property in Brooklyn. I was working at two-family property in Brooklyn. So for those of you that's from New York, or if you in California, you in Florida, you in these places where properties are sky high, you know what I'm talking about. In Brooklyn, New York, it was a two-family brownstone. This is back in 2017. It's documented. You can look this up. I was able to get this brownstone under contract for $590,000. Right. So I sat down with the owner and I worked with the bank and I was able to get a short sale going where I got the property under contract for $590,000. But what happens here now? I didn't have the money. I went and I applied for a mortgage. I got denied because I didn't make enough money to cover that debt. $55,000 a year didn't qualify me for almost a $600,000 loan. So I couldn't just let the deal fall through my fingers. I said, no way, this is my opportunity to get out. This is my opportunity to win. So I would go to over 50 real estate meetups over a span of 6 months, right? I would go on Eventbrite. So there's some game. I want you to write this down. Go on Eventbrite and you could type real estate meetups in your area and you could go to these things for free. So I would go to these real estate meetups, hand out my business cards, and I would introduce myself and let everybody know I got this deal that I'm looking for partners. So I ended up finding a lady that was old enough to be my grandmother, right? She was like, yo, I see something in you. You remind me of my son. I want to help you. She's in the real estate business. She was a broker. She ended up connecting me to another investor who then became my capital partner. I showed him the deal. He put up the entire $590,000 for me. I put no money out of my pocket, y'all. So when I teach no money down strategies, this is my life. I'm living proof. My very first deal, I found a partner that put up the entire $590,000. I just had to give him 50% equity in the deal. So now we acquired the deal. We put about $40,000 in renovations, put that same two-family on the market, sold it for $1.2 million. I made 6 figures in real estate my very first deal. My very first deal, I walked away with a $157,000 check after my commission splits, after the water bills, the fees, the liens, the taxes, everything you could think of. I literally walked away with a $157,000 check at 25 years old. I made what it would take me 3 or 4 years to make at Pepsi. I made it in one deal in real estate. It changed my life. So I'm telling you this because you could do the exact same thing. And I'm going to show you the blueprint throughout this class. I want you to stay locked in. And what I'm going to do, I got a special announcement for, for everybody at the end. I'm going to talk about it. But I got something good for y'all for free. I'm going to give y'all something, right? But I want y'all to understand your current situation is not your final destination. As long as you stay in rooms like this and get the game and you execute, that one deal could literally change your life. And I go to the bank, right? And I'm depositing a check in my business account. And now the banker is saying, hey, Mr. Newerls, shaking my hand. Hey, can you sit down and can we have some coffee? I never had nobody ever treat me like that when I walk in the bank. But the feeling that I had, the treatment that I was given, I said, I gotta tell people. I gotta share this with my family, my friends, my community, because I want you to get the same satisfaction that I had when I first had my first six-figure check. And again, I'm just showing you this just to show you receipts that this is really what I do. Like I've been doing this for a very long time, but this is just checks, you know, and that we've been able to go out there and build. As you see my name, you see the checks, you see the HUD, you see the keys. Like I've really been building this out. Another six-figure check. This is my first facility that I purchased. Like again, I'm not doing this to brag. I'm doing this to give you motivation, to show you that who you're speaking to right now, who's teaching you, is somebody that's actually really lived this, done this, and I'm showing you exactly how to go and do it, right? On the left-hand side, as you see, this is the 8-unit building that I purchased. I got a tattoo studio and an event space on the other side that we rent out, right? This is another 6-unit apartment building. And I've been able to build up this portfolio of almost $4 million. I did it before I was 30 years old. If you would have asked me about this 10 years ago, I would have told you never. I got to pinch myself. I never would have believed that I'll be at this point where I am today, but I made a decision, right? See, I got mad about my situation. That's what it means to me. You got to make a decision. When you get mad enough, when you get sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck and getting sick and tired of having somebody else tell you when you go to the bathroom or if you could take off, then you're going to make a difference. You're going to make a decision. You mad about it. That's what I did. And I'm speaking with passion because I really care. This is how I am, y'all. Excuse my passion, man, but this is really how I feel. But let's talk about the life you truly deserve. Enough about me. I got me out the way. You don't got to worry about me talking about myself. Right now, I'm literally just going to give you game now, right? So let's talk about the life you truly deserve, right? If you feel like you deserve a life like this, I need you to put I relate in the chat. Just put I relate in the chat. You want a business that runs and bring you income while you sleep. Y'all know Warren Buffett said, if you don't find a way to get paid in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. So I know y'all want that. I say I relate in the chat. Say I relate in the chat. You want financial independence. You want to break away from that 9 to 5. And a lot of people get it confused. They think financial independence is having millions and millions and billions of dollars. No, financial independence is you having passive income that comes in where you don't have to trade your time, that supersedes your living expenses. So if I got $10,000 in passive income coming in, well, I don't have to wake up and work for it. I just got to, manage it to a degree, but it covers all of my living expenses. Now I have my time back. Now I'm financially independent, right? This is the concept they got to understand. You want to be able to get up, travel the world, and ultimately leave something behind. I'm going to talk about how you could build a legacy for you and your family. So if you can relate to that, just put I relate in the chat. But you can have all of these things, right? I'm going to just be real with y'all throughout the entire class. You can have all of these things, but you got to be aware of some hard truths, right? Y'all said I could be real in the beginning. I asked you, can I be real? So I'm going to be real, right? You can have all of these things and more, but the hard truth is you will not get it if you don't make a commitment, right? The hard truth is if you don't make a commitment, you won't be able to get to these goals. A lot of times we be motivated, y'all, and I myself, I'm guilty of it. I'm not going to act like I'm no better than nobody. See, January 1st, we all make these New Year's goals, these New Year's resolutions. And then by February 1st, 95% of the people that set these New Year's goals and resolutions, they fall off. That's because they motivated, they not committed. It's a difference. See, motivation is when you're excited about an idea or a thing, right? But commitment is you really being able to follow through when excitement wears off. We got to cut off all the bad habits. We got to get rid of all the negative influences. We got to stop smoking, stop drinking. We got to really go cold turkey and sacrifice. Get rid of the people that's telling you can't be great. You get a great idea. You get a masterclass, an opportunity to join something, and then you go share it with a friend that don't believe in it, and now they kill your dreams. They tell you something like, don't share big ideas with small minds. I promise you. I remember I went through it. So if you believe in yourself, God gave you a gift. He gave you a vision. You follow through. You got to be willing to invest in yourself and continuously learn and get around new people that's going to challenge you. And ultimately, you got to understand that this is the process, y'all. I need everybody to type process in the chat. This doesn't happen overnight. You got to build it up. I've been doing this for 8 years, and that seems like very short. But I've been doing it for some time, y'all. All right, but don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'm going to show you how you can get the life you deserve as long as you understand these hard truths, just like I've done with my mentees, right? As you can see right here, this is Vivaldi. He's at a closing table. You see the HUD, you see the keys. Vivaldi was a truck driver. He worked for Coke and I worked for Pepsi. So that's how he met. But did he see me quit my job? He see me go build this business. He wanted to do exactly what I was doing. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna show you. So we got him into the mentorship. We got him $150,000 in funding. He went out there and bought properties. He went out there and started his Toro business. Look, I'm showing you screenshots of text messages that you see what he's doing. You see the numbers. You see the receipts. Again, we got another one. This is Jamel Poteet. This is one of the mentees that I actually became a private lender. And like there's a link. I'll drop that link in the chat in a little later. But I actually became a mentee where I lent him money to go buy properties, and I became a private lender. So he bought properties, cashed out, did all of this with none of his own money. 10x his business. You got Fred Fortune as well. He was a realtor. So he was making money, but as a commission, he wanted to get on the other side, be an investor. So we got him $450,000 in funding. And every single person I'm showing you, they at the closing table. They got keys in their hand. They signing off on HUDs because this is real life. This is what we do, y'all. And I want to help you do the exact same thing. I want to do the exact same thing. So I want you to forget everything that you've learned about building wealth. Just forget it, but at least for tonight. Forget everything that you've learned about building wealth, right? I'm going to show you the way I've done it, and I'm going to be creative. If you like it, run it. If you don't, then hey, do something else, but only take what works for you, right? I'm going to show you the way that I've done it and the way you could do it. So grab your pen and your pads. It's about to get crazy. Get your pen and your pads. It's about to get crazy. I need everybody to type "get crazy" in the chat. I need everybody to type "get crazy" in the chat because it's about to happen. All right, y'all. So are you prepared for the storm? Let me know. Put yes or no in the chat. And when I talk about storm, I'm talking about this recession. Most people are not prepared for the storm. The people that got laid off from Amazon, 10,000, I'm not sure how many of them was prepared for that. I'm not sure. But the fact of the matter is that it's here. Inflation is at an all-time high. Interest rates are high, and it's going to get worse. More people will get laid off. Why would Amazon lay off 10,000 people before the holiday? Come on, like it don't make sense. Somebody tell me. If you got the answer in the chat, let me know. Why would Amazon lay off 10,000 people right before the holiday when typically you spike up in employment? You hire more people before the holiday. We got to think about it and pay attention about what's happening out here, right? So let me just unshare my screen. And I don't know what this is on, what's on there. But let me get right back to this, y'all. Let me get right back to this. Let's get right back to this. Let me know if y'all can see my screen again, full size. Just say yes in the chat. If you can see it, put yes in the chat. All right, cool. There we go. It's getting bad. So if the reason why I'm sharing this is because I want you to know that self-storage facilities is the #1 performing real estate asset out of all classes. If you look right here in 2020, when the coronavirus first came, a lot of businesses shut down. Right? You look at all these different segments in real estate that took big hits. Self-storage took the least amount of hit. It actually thrived because if you think about it, a lot of businesses that shut down, where they're going to store their equipment. I know a lot of restaurants that was closing down and they don't want to just sell their equipment because they want to see what's going to happen. Well, they put their items in a lot of my units. Right? We think about people that was looking to buy houses and now they got to downsize and sell because of their foreclosure. They're going to put their items in a storage unit. You know, people that run Airbnb businesses, they got clean items and equipment and materials to go clean their units, but they put their items in my storage unit. This is where you want to be. And this is why they haven't told us this. They kept this away from us. Like it's just sad, but they kept it away from us. Again, I'm just showing y'all receipts and reports. Self-storage has the highest yield of returns. It's been thriving, and this is where you want to be. All right. Now, why should you invest in the self-storage business? Why? #1, passive income. Passive income is the #1 reason why you want to invest in the self-storage business, because I'm going to show you how you can automate your business and you don't have to physically be there. You don't even need to have people working your facility if you automate it the right way. When you think about buying single family houses and duplexes, you got tenants that live in the property. So you got people that's wear and tear on your property. They using a bathroom, they taking showers. At some point, you're gonna have to replace the toilet, you're gonna have to replace the cabinets, you're gonna have to redo the plumbing. At some point, this is gonna break down because you have people using it time and time again. But with self-storage facilities, you don't have nobody living in the units. So the lifespan of your unit is longer and you could get more bang out of your buck. Your expenses is much lower because you don't have to spend the same amount of money to keep it going. It's recession proof. You still get the appreciation. So like any real estate asset, it goes up over time. And the more income that you generate, now the value of your facility goes up. You get the tax benefits, the leverage, and you get the impact of community. So this is why you want to invest in the self-storage business. Now, the next question is, let me know in the chat, how many of y'all rent out a storage unit right now? Like if you rent out a storage unit right now, put one in the chat. Let me know. If you rent out storage facilities, put one in the chat. All right, what do you put in there? What do you put in there? So you renting it out, what do you use it for? Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure I get a good understanding. So I get your materials for rentals, rehab, inventory, household goods. All right, y'all letting me know. I like that. So if you renting out storage units, why can't you be the one that actually own the facility and now you provide that service? Why not you? Again, I said it a little earlier. You have business owners like restaurant owners, contractors, trucking businesses, Airbnb businesses that they're going to downsize and they need a place to store their items. These are the things that's going to happen. It is what it is. So you might as well be on the side to service these individuals. Why do people need self-storage facilities? Well, a lot of people, when you move around, let's think about the pandemic. When it first happened, I know a lot of people was moving out to the suburbs or submarkets because it was cheaper and then you get to work from home, you get to save some money. Well, when you moving from city to city or anywhere, you now got to put items in a unit. If you're in college and you now going home for the summer or the winter break, you're going to put your items in the storage unit versus bringing it back home and then having to bring it back up. You got people that have multiple cars and now they put it in their storage unit. You got people that, like in Florida, where they don't have basements, and now you got a bunch of items and you don't have basement, you got to use a storage unit, or you might want to put your RV or your boat. Like, it's so many reasons why people need storage units, and we're emotional creatures. We're like emotionally attached to our items, so we don't want to throw it out. So we want to just know that it's there. And most people don't even know that 90% of the people that rent out storage units, they don't even come back for 1 to 2 years. So now you put your items there and you forget about it. You just like the peace of mind to know that it's there and I can get to it when I feel like it. Like, let's be real here. Like if that's you, but that's me. If you rent out the storage unit and you really don't even go back there, but you just know that I got access to it, you good. Well, guess what? I'm still getting paid every single month. Every single month. Now, these are the top 10 reasons why self-storage is the best play, because there's so much more opportunity. If you look around and you pay attention, they're building them everywhere. So there's something that we call a supply index. I want y'all to write this down. It's called a supply index. With this formula, you'll be able to determine whether or not you should build a facility in that area or not. So you're going to go within a 5-mile radius and you're going to get the total amount of storage units that's actually existing in that 5-mile radius. And you're going to divide that by the total population. When you divide it, if that number is 7% or below, then you want to build in that area because there's demand. There's people there. There's homes there. You want to go where the people go. And right now, the population is growing and there's a lot of opportunity for self-storage. So it's not too late. This is the time to get in there. The growth is there. In the SBA, which I'm going to talk about in a few, the SBA, they lend out to self-storage facility businesses because it has the lowest default loan ratio. It has the lowest. Most businesses, like apartment buildings and single families, they foreclose a lot. You rarely have somebody foreclosing a self-storage. It has the lowest loan default ratio. Your profit margin is higher because you don't have as much expenses. You can automate it. And again, it's recession proof because the leases are only 30 days. So I can hike up my rents if I feel like it every 30 days and match inflation. If interest rates go up, if inflation goes up, right, you could actually match it and increase your rent and make the money so you can hedge against inflation. I need y'all to drop some mailbox emojis, y'all. Drop some mailbox emojis. So there's one main reason there's one main reason that you have not been able to become financially independent. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Y'all really want to see if y'all really with me. What's the number one reason, the number one obstacle that has stopped you from becoming financially independent? Fear. What else? Credit, funding. Okay, funding, fear, knowledge, credit, funding. See, I see a lot of people saying that funding has stopped them from becoming financially independent, right? Well, the good news is tonight I'm gonna show you how to master becoming your own bank. A lot of y'all said the reason why you haven't become financially independent is because you don't got the capital. Well, tonight is your lucky night because I'm going to show you how to become your own bank, and you don't really need to go to anybody if you do these strategies correctly, all right? So if y'all follow me, just say follow in the chat. Now, why is credit important? Credit is important because it allows you to buy something now rather than later. You don't have to save up. Like, let's think about it. The average self-storage facility around the country, you're talking about $700,000 on average. How many of us have $700,000 to just go buy something right now? We don't. So we got to leverage credit. We got to use other people's money to get ahead. Like if you're anything like me, I didn't come from a silver spoon. I came from the bottom. Welfare, food stamps, free lunch, living in a 3-bedroom apartment with 12 siblings. Like, this is what I come from. So if you're anything like me, we got to leverage credit. We got to leverage other people's money to get ahead, as long as we understand how to maneuver through that process. See, credit and debt is not a math problem. It's a behavior problem. Credit and debt is not a math problem. It's a behavior problem. It makes sense. The problem is somebody who don't have the information or don't have the discipline, you're going to go and screw up because you don't know how to manage the debt. But I'm going to teach y'all how to do that today. So what's in the credit report, right? There's 5 main factors that make up your credit profile. Number 1, you got payment history. So 35% of your credit profile is how you make payments on time, over time. Most people miss out on this because they go and get a credit card. They got $1,000 on it. They spend $1,000 and they pay it all off at once. Well, that's not what you want to do. You want to spend $1,000, but you got to space it out over 3 or 4 months. You want to make payments over time. That's how you build credibility. That's 35% of your score. The next one is going to be your utilization, which is 30% of your score. That's how much of the debt that you use. So we like to use the divide by 3 rule. If you got a $1,000 credit card, you divide that by 3, you only want to spend $333. So I'm going to spend $333, and then I'm going to pay off 133 over the next 3 months. And I'm going to recycle it, and that's how I'm going to get my credit limits increased over time. If you focus on those 2 alone, yeah, that's 65%. If you focus on those 2 alone, that's 65% of your profile, and that could get you to that 680, 690. Everything else that I'm going to teach you is going to help you get over the hump to that 700 plus, right? So you got new credit. So every time you go apply for new credit, there's an inquiry that goes on your credit report. If you got 6 or more of those in a 12-month span, there's an internal flag that goes up in the database that increases your odds of being denied. So you want to limit how many inquiries you have in your profile. And in my program, we teach you how to remove inquiries and do that and keep that thing going. But for tonight, I can't go in super detail, but limit how many inquiries you're going to utilize, right? Then you got type of credit. So you got revolving, installment, and fixed amounts. Revolving credit is credit cards. So you got a credit card, you pay it off, you spend it, you always got access to that money. And then you have installment, which is a fixed amount that you pay over a period of time, which will be a car loan, a school loan, a mortgage. Then we got open-ended accounts. So open-ended accounts, it varies on a 30-day basis. So that could be your light bill, your gas bill, your phone bill. It varies based upon your usage. You want to have multiple types of credit accounts on your profile. Very important for you to do that. A lot of times, if you got a 750 credit score, you can still get denied if you don't have the right build out of your credit profile. So we want to focus on the credit profile. I need everybody to put profile in the chat because it's not about the score. Everybody put profile in the chat. All right, so this is what your profile should look like. You want payment history to be 100%, if not like 98%, but you definitely want to have it as top tier. Your utilization, you want to have it low. 6% is amazing, but if you got to go up to 30, don't go over that. No negatives, no collections. Your average age of credit want to be 3 years or more. Like if your credit don't look like this, we want to work to get it to this point. Because when it's at this point, then you're going to be able to go to that next step, what I'm going to break down and go get the bag. This is what it should look like, right? So now that you got your credit profile the right way, you can actually go apply to certain banks and get multiple lending products with one inquiry. So Navy Federal Credit Union, you go to Navy Federal and you can actually get a personal loan, you can get a credit card, and you can get an auto loan all with one inquiry. Because when they pull that one report, now you can go apply for more accounts and now you can maximize on how much funding you get. And that's just one bank. Bank of America, the same thing. You can get 4 auto loans with one inquiry. You get 2 credit cards with one inquiry. So now you're getting more funding with one inquiry. Same thing with Barclays Bank and American Express. You get 5, 6 credit cards with one inquiry, but you got to have the strategy. See, most of us, we're going out and we're applying for different credit cards. We're applying for funding and getting denied and don't know how to maximize because we haven't built the right credit profile and then we're not going out and actually applying the right way. So these are only 4 banks, right? In my program, we give you a list of over 100 banks to go to and what credit bureaus they pull and what you should actually do and how you go about doing it. But just imagine if you go get 50,000 from Navy Federal, 50,000 from Bank of America, 50,000 from Barclays, 50,000 from American Express. How much money we got? Let me know in the chat. Somebody, I want to make sure y'all following me. How much money? We got 50, 50, 50, 50. How much money we done got? 200K. 200K. So stay with me, y'all. Put 200K down in your notes because I'm gonna show you how to double up. So now when we go get these credit cards, you want to get creative and say, okay, I got approved, but how can I maximize on the rewards? It's not just about getting the credit card. We want to know what other benefits can I get. So every single credit card, you want to go for a rewards or some type of bonus that you could get. So read the back, read the details. So just the standard American Express, they'll give you a $300 intro bonus. So as soon as you get approved, you got an additional $300 that you can go spend. Now that money, I would go spend and get an LLC. By me going to apply for Amex, now I got a $300, I'm gonna go apply for an LLC. Same thing with Chase, BOA, Capital One. These are just some examples to show you, if you're going to get credit cards, please pay attention to the other benefits outside of the actual limit. So now we got 200,000, plus we probably got another $2,000 in cash rewards, and now we win it, right? So I'm gonna give everybody a copy of my live checklist. So everybody that stays to the end, Jessica, please remind me at the end, I'm gonna give everybody a copy of this checklist, a live checklist that gives you the actual links and the resources that you could go to. Everything is built out for you. I'm gonna give this checklist away for everybody that stays to the end because y'all here. I wanna rock with y'all, right? But you go get your LLC, you set it up the right way. When you set your LLC up, you wanna make sure that you got a bank account. I tell all my mentees, you wanna get 3 bank accounts, period. Like not one. I wanna go get 3 bank. I'm gonna go get one with Fulton Bank. I'm gonna go get one with Citizens Bank. I'm gonna go get one with Navy Federal. Now I got 3 different banks. The reason why I do that is because I like to leverage each bank against each other. If I go to Navy Federal and they give me 20,000, and then I go to Fulton Bank and they give me 10, I could tell Fulton Bank, yo, Navy Federal gave me 20,000, you only gave me 10. I need you to match that, or I'm going to take all my accounts over there. We got to leverage the banks against each other. They do it all the time. Like, just think about it. The reason why, like, even in your phone bill, you probably don't get the best rates if you're a customer that's been there forever. But the new customer, they're going to give them the best rates. But if you tell your phone, like T-Mobile, you say, yo, I'm leaving, I'm going to another company, I bet you they're going to give you the best rates. We can leverage that same concept towards banks and getting funded. We want the best service from the best banks. Then your business got to be set up to be professional. You want a business address. You want a business phone number, business fax number, business email. Like I said, I'm going to give y'all the exact resources that I use. I'm going to give y'all the exact places to go. At the end, I'm going to drop the link, right? You want to get a website, get your Duns and Brad number. At the bottom is what your credit should look like as well on a minimum. This is where your credit data points need to be. But if you set this up the right way, where your business is following this checklist, your credit is following this checklist, what I'm going to do now is go and build bigger relationships. Everybody type relationships in the chat. Everybody type relationships in the chat. Everybody type relationship. So that's what this is about. So you got big banks, regional banks, local banks, and credit unions. So with the big banks, you got Wells Fargo, you got Chase, you got BOA. These are big banks. So I go and I'll park money with the big banks just to build a relationship. Then you got regional banks like Truist or Key Bank, M&T Bank. These are regional banks. Then you have local banks like FNCB Bank or Wayne Bank. Like these are like local banks, but you got to understand the type of banks. And I'm going to go and get bank accounts with a bunch of these different banks. I don't even know how many bank accounts I got right now. I got so many bank accounts, but I'm doing it to build relationships. Then you want to go to the credit unions as well. And if a bank that you want to go to is not in your state, you can file for a foreign entity to be able to set you up to go and operate in that state so you can go get funded. But I'm just laying it up for y'all. Y'all already got 200K on the personal side. Now you're gonna go build relationships with these banks. Now you're gonna go build relationships with these banks. Right? So if you now do that, you're gonna circle back to those same banks. You're gonna circle back to these same banks, right? And you're gonna go apply for business credit. So you got personal, but now that you built a relationship with them, you're gonna go back to Navy Federal and apply for a business credit card and a business line of credit. And now you go get cars in your business name. And there's a reason why I'm telling you about the cars. I want you to follow me. I'm giving you this in a certain order for a certain reason. But now if we go get 50, 50, 50, 50 again, how much do we have total? Let me know. How much do we have total? 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Let me know in the chat. 400,000. We got 400,000. Like, is money a problem? Let me know. Is money a problem right now at this point? Money shouldn't be our problem. Money shouldn't be our problem at all. Let me unshare my screen again because I don't know why. I don't know why there we go. I don't know why they're writing on my screen. Let me do it. All right, can y'all see my screen again? Put yes in the chat if you could. All right,
Hey.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Cool. All right, perfect. So we're back at it right now. So we got $400,000. Is money a problem? Yes or no? Money shouldn't be our problem. That's the easy thing to get. If you follow what I just told you, set your credit up the right way, set your LLC up the right way, you could walk into these banks and go get this money easy. The biggest challenge is what to do with the money. That's the biggest challenge because I see a lot of people go get approved for 20,000, 30,000, 200,000, and then they be like, damn, I'm stuck. I remember I had a mentee, one of my mentees, I don't want to say his name, but we got him approved for 150,000, and he called me up like, yo, King, I'm nervous as shit, King. I don't know what to do. Like, you got everything that you asked for, and now you're nervous what to do because we got to understand what investments to make. So that's what I want to break down today. I want to break down what investments that we need to make. So now that we got 400,000, now we're going to go get pre-qualified with the SBA. See, most people in our community, they heard about the SBA when it was the PPP loans and the EIDL loans 2 years ago. But the SBA been out since 1953. It's been around forever. So if you're a newbie investor, you could go and get pre-approved with the SBA. And the SBA 7A is specifically designed for people that's looking to go buy businesses. And self-storage is considered a business. Not only are you buying the real estate, you're buying the business, which is why it qualifies for the SBA 7A loan. That is why it qualifies. And I love it because they'll finance you up to 90%. So all you got to do is come to the table with 10%. So follow me on this, y'all. Follow me on this really quick. If you got $400,000 in business credit cards and funding, and you was to leverage that as your down payment, how much of a facility can you buy? Like, how much buying power do you have from an SBA standpoint? How much? How much can you buy now? What is your purchasing power? 4 million. Yo, LSH, I don't know who you are, but you tapped in. Give me, like, send Jessica your Cash App, and we want to send you something because you tapped in. I like what you're doing. You've been answering questions. You've been right on the board. But now you could go spend up to $4 million and you still leverage other people's money. I'm not even done yet. And the SBA 7A loan, you can qualify up to $5 million. So that's why I want everybody here to go get it pre-approved as long as you understand how to. And it's a 25-year term, which is amazing. So you mean to tell me I could go get other people's money and use it as a down payment to get into a facility, and I'm gonna show you how to double up that bread. Just keep following me. And you can leverage life insurance. See, most people, they think life insurance is for the death, but it's really for your life. If you got a life insurance policy and your life insurance policy death benefit is 1 million, 2 million, they can actually leverage that as collateral to give you a loan against your policy. So the SBA is very flexible. You could buy 5 facilities. You could buy 5 facilities for $1 million each, or you could buy 1 facility for $5 million. But that 1 facility is going to change the game. You don't need to buy 10, 20 houses a month. All you need to do is buy 1 facility per year. If you do it the right way, you be set. Just 1 per year. That's all you got to do. So let's keep this thing going. Let's keep this thing going. So after you max out on the 7A loan, then you transition over to the 504. So let's say you get in the game and you getting busy and you spent 5 million already and you got 2,000 units. Now you say, I got to step over to the 504, which they now approve you up to 15 million. And you got to put a little bit more down, 25% down. Sometimes you can get away with 15 to 10%, depending on how great the deal is, but standard is 25%. But at that point, you're in the game. Right? So do we got a problem with money yet? Like, let me know, is money our problem? Do we got a money problem or a strategy problem? Let me know in the chat. If you think we got a money problem, put money. If you think we got a strategy problem, put strategy. I thought so. I thought so. So we're going to take it a step further, y'all. I got to get closer. I got to get closer because I don't think y'all understand. I like to show receipts. I like to show receipts. So this is old. I got to update this actually, but this is a $1 million real estate line of credit. For those of you that don't know, you could actually go get a real estate line of credit to go buy assets, right? Apartment buildings, self-storage facilities, and you got to leverage 3 core principles that I'm going to give you. You got to write this down, right? All you got to do is have asset value. So your asset value could be money if you got money in a 401k, if you got money in the stock market, if you got an IRA, you got life insurance, you got cash. You want to have asset value. So the more asset value you can show, the more that you get approved for. And guess what? They approve you for 5 times more of the cash you have in your account. So if you're smart enough, you're going to take the money off the 400,000 that you got. You can liquidate that money, put it in your account, let it sit for 60 days because they require for you to have it in account for 60 days. And then you go get approved for a real estate line of credit. So not only do you have business credit cards, business lines of credit, SBA loans, and real estate lines of credit, there's no reason why money should ever be a problem. This is why me and my team, we don't look at real estate deals and worry about how much it costs. We want to know how much money is this going to make me because I got the money. We done built our own bank. So they're looking at asset value. They're looking at your experience. So have you done this before? What's your resume? And the last thing is your credit. How have you been with other lenders before we lend you this type of money? But I want y'all to stay with me. I'm not done yet, y'all. I'm not done. I like to show receipts. This is just one of my policies on the left-hand side. I got a bunch of policies for different reasons, but this is one of my IUL life insurance policies where you can now set up to have an infinite bank, be your own bank. So now you dump the money in the pot. So I'm giving y'all the whole blueprint step by step. You go get the personal credit cards first. Then you go get the business credit cards. Then you go get the SBA loan pre-approval. Then you go and get the real estate line of credit. Now you can take that money to open up a life insurance policy and front load it up with the other people's money that you already got. So it's not even your money, you other people's money. You throw it in a life insurance policy. It's an infinite bank. You could borrow against that policy. And now you go buy your asset. Come on, what we doing here, y'all? What we doing here? Do we got a money problem or a strategy problem? So now I take the money out of my policy and I go invest. And now I'm making money 4 or 5 times on the same dollar. And it wasn't even my dollar to begin with. I'm making money because I got reward points on the first by getting the cards. I got cash back and intro bonuses, so I got paid once, right? And now I'm getting paid because I got my money in a policy and it's growing at interest, like 10% interest. So I'm getting paid on that. Plus, I took the money and I invested it in real estate. I bought it self-storage. I'm getting paid on that. I'm getting paid multiple times off the same money, and it wasn't even my money. I'm giving y'all too much game, but I'm not done yet because I said I want to give y'all everything that I could give y'all in 90 minutes. I'm doing my best. I got 30 minutes, so I gotta run through this. Yo, what I want y'all to do real quick. What I want y'all to do is do a quick video and tag me on your Instagram stories, right? Tag me on your Instagram stories, do a quick video and let everybody know you tapped in. And for everybody that I see, when I see that you actually did that, I'm gonna make sure my team go through the DMs and we're gonna directly send you our business funding checklist. We're gonna send it to you directly. You go on Instagram, you tag me on the story, this slideshow right here, because most people think that deals are found. Deals are not found. Deals are created. Deals are not found. Deals are created. You got to understand, how can I look at this deal and make it work for me? It may not work for Joe. It may not work for Sam, but it can work for me if I got the strategy, because Joe and Sam don't know how I operate. So I want y'all to get in the habit of, if you find a deal, don't look at it from one standpoint. We got to look at it from different levels. We got to look at it from an overall view, and I'm going to break it down for y'all. Now, this is how I find deals. One of the platforms that I use is called bizbuysell.com. This is a business brokerage website where you go on that website and you can find motivated self-storage owners. They don't only sell self-storage facilities, they can sell restaurants, cleaning businesses, tax businesses, trucks. It's so many things that they sell on that platform, right? You got LoopNet, Craigslist. Another one that I give y'all is off-market self-storage facilities. Off-market self-storage. www.offmarket self-storage. You type that in, that's another platform that I use. I'm giving y'all all the game right now, right? So this is how you surf through. And then this is where we get really creative. I love this the most because outside of doing it like that way and cold calling and getting on the phone and working with brokers, right? I go to network meetings. So when I go to these meetups, I'm introducing myself to other investors and I'm letting them know, if you find a self-storage facility, I want to be the first person you call. I'm giving you $1,000 referral. I'm giving anybody $1,000 referral fee if they bring me a facility that I close on. I'm giving it to my appraisers, my property managers, my inspectors, my bankers, anybody around me. I'm giving it to you. So guess what? Now I got people that sending me deals that's working for me because they want to get paid. So now I filled my pipeline with a bunch of opportunities. I got a deal right now that I'll be closing. I'm going to post it up probably in the next 2-3 weeks. Y'all going to see it. But I got that deal because somebody actually worked at the facility in the office, and I end up going in there, networking, giving my business card. They reached out to me when they was ready to sell. So these are the things that you got to do. We got to go out there. We got to do the dirty work. A lot of us don't want to do the work. Don't want to do the dirty work. All right, y'all. We get into the sauce now. Like, I already gave y'all sauce, but I'm giving y'all more sauce. I want everybody type sauce. I want everybody type sauce in the chat. Everybody type sauce in the chat, right? So, deal syndications. This is the art of real estate investing, and I got to get serious with y'all because this is how I built up my portfolio. I didn't do it by myself. I didn't. I leveraged these principles, right? Because a lot of times we want to get into business and we think we can do it on our own, and you can, but if you want to go further, you want to bring people along. So I started syndicating deals. For those of you that don't know what deal syndication is, that's when you have an agreement to purchase an asset between you and a group of other investors. So it may be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of y'all come together and go buy this. But you be the person that put the deal together. You be the person that develop, orchestrate, and really control the entire transaction. But I use 3 core principles to get this done. If you don't follow these 3 core principles, you will not be successful at deal syndication, right? So the 3 core principles is information, integrity, and influence. So information is you actually being an expert. It starts with you being in a class like this with me. It starts with you taking another opportunity. If you get an opportunity to continuously be in classes with me, continuously be in programs or whatever it may be, you need to be the expert because nobody's going to invest in somebody that they don't know or believe that they could get them to the next level. So you got to be in these mentorships. You got to be at these networking events. You got to go to these workshops. Be the expert. That's what I did. I went out and I invested $50,000 to be the expert in my space. So now I built integrity. So integrity is you being a man or a woman of your word. Because a lot of times, let's be real here, right? There's a difference between being honest and having integrity. Being honest is looking yourself in the mirror and say, yo, I know I need to go to the gym because I don't look good. I gained a bunch of weight. I'm not healthy. I know I need to do this. You're being honest with yourself, but you don't have integrity because you're not going to the gym. You're not eating better. You're not doing better. We say, yeah, man, I know I got to do better. I know I should get in that class. But then you don't get in the class when you get the opportunity. So you being honest, but you're not having integrity. Integrity is you saying, yo, I want to live out my truth. I want to actually do what I said. So if you say that you're going to do it, I want you to do it. And once you do that, other people around you are going to move with a different energy. That's why my friends and family, they don't come to me with bullshit. I'm being real with y'all. I'm sorry, I don't mean to get like that, but I'm being real because they know how I operate. I'm serious. I'm about mine. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm on it. My wife knows. She give me an idea. I did it I'm on it that same night. Don't give me no idea. I'm the type of friend, don't give me no ideas. I'm executing right away. And then other people going to see you, and now you got credibility, and they want to be around you. They want to invest with you, which now leads me to the influence. So when you got information integrity, now you have influence where people want to actually learn and do it and be a part of what you got going on. So every single year I have what I call a family legacy meeting. Every single year I have this family legacy. I want everybody to type this in the chat. Family legacy. So I have a meeting just like this, and I bring all my family and friends together, and I have a sit down, and we have some qualifications. And this is how I get it, because you know, with our people, we got to be tricky. So it's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I know a lot of y'all can get with y'all family and eat and drink and laugh and talk about this and that. But are you building to talk about long-term wealth? I challenge all of y'all tomorrow at the dinner table to have this type of conversation. So I make sure that everybody, when you come to the meeting, you got to have your credit profile open. I want to see your credit report. And the second thing is, it's mandatory that everybody submit the payment to get their LLC created. So now you got your credit report open and you got your LLC created. You come to the meeting. Now we come to the meeting, and now I look at everybody's credit reports. I look at everybody's LLCs, and I see who is in the best position so that we can start. And then we do a family susu where we put up $200 each person, and every month we take the pot and we go and fix somebody's credit. So now this month, if auntie credit is not looking good, we're gonna take the pot and invest in her, because at some point her credit gonna be better, and we could go and we could put her on the LLC. So this is what I did in real time, right? So, you know, my cousin, he was at this meeting, and I sat down with him. I looked at his credit. He had an 800 credit score. Didn't even know it. He just worked. He's a correction officer. He works 60 hours a week. He's responsible. We just pay his bills. That's all he know. He know nothing about leverage and strategies and none of that. All he do is work, and he pay his bills. I say, yo, cousin, if I put you on my LLC, I'm gonna go get you some money. He said, let me see. Like, I don't really believe it, but show me. I went and got him $45,000 in 24 hours, y'all. Which I think he said. Let me know in the chat. I went and got my cousin $45,000 in 24 hours. What was his response to me? What would you say? What would you, yeah. How do I get more? Y'all know, how do I get more? More. He's like, yo, let's do it again. But I had to show him that it was real because I understood these principles. So then I said, cuz, what I want to do is set you up with your LLC the right way. Let's put it in position so you get your own bag. I went and got him $250,000 off of his LLC. And now his LLC, he invests with me. So when I find deals, I call him up. I say, yo, cuz, I got this self-storage facility that I want to buy. It's $750,000. We got to come to the table with like $90,000. Yo, listen, I need you to wire me $90,000. He's doing it right away. He got no questions because I already helped him get the money. I did this exact same thing with my cousin, my brother, my wife, my best friend, and we got over $4 million in business lines of credit right now, and those are my private investors. So I don't need to go out and raise money. That's why I don't be online raising money from people. No, I done did it with my family. I done built the people up around me. If I can't build my own house and I can't save my family from a burning house, how am I gonna save the world? How I look? So I want to challenge all of y'all to do the exact same thing. And that is literally how I go buy deals with no money down and no money out of my pocket. I raise the money and I give you a return on your money, just like that. But I'm getting somewhere with y'all. I'm getting somewhere. If you agree that time is money, I need you to put yes in the chat. If you don't agree that time is money, I need you to put no in the chat. Okay. A lot of y'all saying yes. I want to challenge y'all to think differently, right? I want to challenge y'all to think differently because a lot of people think time is money, but time is everything. We got the audacity to think that we got another day. We wake up in the morning and we be like, yo, I'm gonna jump into that class, or I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna start that business next week, next month. You don't know if you got next week or next month. We see what's happening around us. You here today, you going today. It's not even here today, going tomorrow anymore. So I don't want us to have the audacity to think that we have time on our side. We got to move with speed. I want everybody to put speed in the chat. We got to move with speed in a sense of urgency when opportunities arise, and it's showing us because it's not a coincidence, it's confirmation. When you see me speaking to you, if I popped up on your timeline or an ad or somebody referred you, it's not a coincidence, it's confirmation. And I challenge everybody, like when you think about OPM, what does OPM stand for? Let me know in the chat. What does OPM stand for? Other people's money, right? I'm gonna challenge y'all. From now on, we are not saying other people's money. From now on, OPM means our people's money. We don't need them. We got each other. We got the strategies. We got the blueprint. I just showed you how you can raise capital with your family, and that we could actually be lenders. That's my goal. My goal is to raise enough money so I can lend to the next person that's coming up that want to be a student, and I charge interest. Why I got to let them do it? We put our money in the bank. It's our money that go in the bank, and then they lend it out in the form of a credit card and charge 20%, and they giving you 0.001%. It's no longer other people's money. From this point forward, it's our people's money. I want y'all to put that in the chat. Our people's money. So it's two things I want y'all to take away from this. Time is everything, and it's our people's money. It's time to move with speed. Now, I know I showed y'all how to get debt, but now I'm gonna show y'all how to make the debt work. You got the $400,000. You got the SBA loan. You got the life insurance policy. You got the real estate line of credit. You invested into that self-storage facility. How many streams of income does they say a millionaire have? How many? 7, 9, 5, 10, 7, 9. All right, listen, I'm going to show y'all how you buy one facility and you can have 7 streams of income out of one facility and put yourself in a position to be a millionaire, multi-millionaire. I told y'all earlier, all you need is one deal. And I said, I'm going to show you how all you need is one deal. Y'all follow me? So let's say you go buy a self-storage facility, right? Guess what? People need trucks. When the tenant rents out a unit, they got to move their items back and forth. Well, guess what? They need trucks. How about you supply the trucking? Because all you got to do is go to Bank of America and you can go get a business auto loan in your business name, and you can go get a cargo van. You don't got to get a big truck with a CDL. You can go get a cargo van with no money down, and now you start to rent out your vans on your facility. You done got 2 streams of income, y'all, so far. If you don't want to run the trucking company yourself, you could actually partner with another person and have them run it, and they just give you 30, 20% equity in the business, but you still getting paid. What else we need, right? What else? When you rent out a storage unit, what else do we need? Let me know in the chat. I want to make sure y'all with me. Let me know in the chat. The next thing that we need is moving. moving, right? If I'm renting out a storage unit and I gotta go get a truck to move, I don't want to break my back. I got mad stuff going on. Life is happening. I need to hire some movers. Well, guess what? You could actually go get your family and friends, bring them together, and then you hire them and say, yo, I want you to be the premier movers for my self-storage facility. And now you got a moving company. If you don't want to do it yourself, you could partner with a moving company and just ask for a percentage of the business. It's up to you. Then you can add vending machines because now you got traffic coming in and out of your facility and people get hot, tired, hungry. They want to grab a snack. Well, why would they go to the grocery store and now you losing business when you can have a vending machine on site and now get paid even more money? How many streams of income is that, y'all? How many streams? Let me know in the chat. How many? Come on, we got 4 streams. I got 3 more to go. So we got the vending machines. We can sell packing supplies, locks, rent out dollies, boxes. That's a whole nother thing. You got the retail side. That's 5 streams, right? And this is the game right here. I'm giving y'all some game, y'all. How many of y'all are familiar with Turo? If you got a Turo business, if you got a car rental business, I need you to type yes in the chat. Jane, my screen is being written on. Like my screen is being written on. Insane. Let me redo this. My screen keep being written on. I don't know why. All right. So y'all can see my screen. Type yes in the chat if you can see it. All right, cool. So most people don't know that you can actually sign up to be an Amazon drop-off location. So if you actually have a place where people could drop off packages and then you can mail it off, you can now sign up to become an Amazon drop-off location and then get paid, and you have more traffic count coming to your facility to offer your services. How many streams of income we got so far then? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, y'all. I'm about to touch on Turo. There we go. We got 6 streams of income. All right, so let me know in the chat, how many of y'all have a Turo business? How many of y'all got a Turo business? Not yet. Okay. I want to know somebody in here that has a Turo business. Okay. What is one of the biggest pain points or obstacles that you have running your Turo business, your car rental business? One of the biggest obstacles that most people have when it comes to running their car rental business is parking. So guess what? You can actually charge the Turo business owner, car rental business owner, to park their cars on your facility because you got the space and the square footage, and now you get paid for charging for parking. Or you might say, yo, I want to run the Turo business myself. Forget you. Guess what? You can actually park your car inside the units because we have units that's 30 by 30 that's big enough. You could park the cars inside the unit, and then in the app, when somebody books a car, you put the code to get inside the facility. They go punch the code in, they go get the car, and then they put the lockbox in. You watching them on the camera, and guess what? You running the Turo business out of your facility. So now you got more income coming in. How many streams is that, y'all? How many streams is that? I'm not even done yet, though. I'm not even done yet. We got 7 streams of income. You're already a multi-millionaire. You got one facility, you ran all of these plays, that's all you need. Sometimes it's not about quantity, it's about quality. If you gotta think big. I want everybody to think big. Type think big in the chat. Type think big. Yeah, just how like Zipcar is. You could do the exact same thing. Right? And now the next level is you can actually take some of your units and you could soundproof them, put a nice backdrop in there, put some lighting in there, and then you could charge by the hour to have people come and do podcast interviews or do photo shoots and do content. So now you're making money by the hour versus the month. Yo, I'm about to close the laptop, bro. I'm not like, this is crazy. This is crazy. How many streams of income we got so far? And all you need is one deal. I told you that earlier. All you need is one deal.
Napping on them.
All you need is one deal. But we got to understand that they kept this information from us, y'all. They didn't want us. This is the best kept secret. I flew out to Arizona. I paid $25,000 for a mastermind, and I was the only black person in the room. When I'm in the room, they doing $10, $20 million deals like it's nothing. I'm like, shit, I was nervous as hell. They doing $10 million deals like it's nothing. And I said, yo, I gotta implement this stuff. I gotta do it. It's changed my life. And now I don't gotta deal with tenants. I don't gotta deal with trash. I don't gotta deal with toilets. I don't gotta redo no plumbing. I don't gotta deal with India. I don't gotta deal with calls at midnight because the tenants is too loud. Upstairs, they partying. I done been through that. So when I talk about coming from a residential space and I speak from this angle, it's because I've been there. I've been a landlord managing single families and duplexes and 3 units and having to spend all of this time where I picked up another job. I'm gonna just be real. Because even a property manager, I gotta manage the property manager. I gotta manage the property manager. So it's like, I'm just keeping it honest with y'all. That's just it. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. A lot of people that's gonna sell you, they ain't gonna tell you the truth, but let's have the real conversation, y'all. Let's have the real conversation. If you're ready to build a multi-million-dollar empire and start getting real results, I'm gonna give y'all next step. But I wanna know, are you ready to build a multi-million-dollar empire? Are you ready to do exactly what I just showed you with my students and what you can do? Type yes in the chat. All right, I see y'all. Y'all yes, right? Y'all say yes. So if you're ready, right, this is what I want to present to y'all, right? I'm having my cash flow boot camp. I haven't done this since last year, May. Like that was the last time I did it. It was insane. I'm bringing it back top of the year, and I'm giving y'all opportunity to join now. And I really, you should join now because you're now going to get actually 3 months of coaching leading up to it, because we're going to be in a Facebook group going live, giving game, teaching you how to build your credit up. We want to prepare you so when the top of the year comes and we do this 5-day training, you know how to go get the bag. Your credit is already set. So between the month of December, we're going to be in a Facebook group just really focused on giving you plays to fix your credit, set your business up the right way. So when that 5-day training comes for the boot camp, it's on. It's game time. Yo, matter of fact, do I got any of my mentees on here? I got any of my mentees on here like where we at, y'all? What I want to do is this. I want to bring up some of my mentees, right? If Zena, if you here, let me let me know in the chat if you here. I can't see y'all. Is there any one of y'all that's here? Let me know in the chat, right? But joining this cash flow boot camp, you're going to learn how to master credit hacks to get funding for your business. Everything I talked about today, we go in full detail. You get to ask questions. I literally spend 5 days with you every single day. I break all of this down, show you how to buy commercial real estate, how to get multiple streams of income, how to speak to sellers, what questions to ask, how to really build this platform so that you can go out there and really crush the game, right? But you got 2 paths. You got 2 paths ahead of you. See, most people going to choose path 1. I'm going to just be real because most people not built for this. Most people are going to choose path 1, which is to be at your 9-to-5 job, pass up on an opportunity, try to do it yourself. You know, you're going to be stuck with not having time, not being financially secure. You're going to lose money by trying to figure it out on your own, which is going to lead you to financial distress, insecurities. You're still going to be going through this rat race, and then you're going to come back to me next time and be like, yo, I missed out on this boot camp. Can I get the next one? It may not be another one. I'm going to just be real with y'all because I didn't do this since last year, May. So I took 6 months off. So I might take another 6 months off after that. I don't know, but like if you want to go on the second path, I think that's best for you, where you're going to get financial freedom. You're going to get abundance. You're going to get the opportunity to be able to be with me and my community for 5 days straight. Just imagine having a business that brings you peace because you got systems. See, system stands for saving yourself significant time, energy, and money, right? Imagine being able to wake up to money in your account because you got automated systems in place and you know that I don't got to go out there and go enslave for somebody else. Imagine being financially independent where all your expenses is paid by your passive income. Just imagine this. So let me ask you again, what's more important to you than money? Let me know in the chat. What's more important to you than money? Let me know in the chat. Time. time. So you want to move with speed. You want to take advantage of the opportunity. You don't want to wait. You want to move now. So if I can help you gain back freedom, get more time with your family, get access to $250,000 in funding, help you acquire self-storage facilities, how much would that be worth to you, y'all? Like, let me know. I'm asking y'all a question. You said that time and freedom is more important to you than money. If I could help you do that, how much is that worth to you? How much would you pay? Priceless. 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 How much would you pay? Let me put some numbers in the chat. Let me know. Like, for real. Put some numbers in the chat. How much would you pay? $1,000, $20,000. How much would you pay? Everything I own. Yeah, I mean? All right. So the good news is this, right? If I was to charge you $5,000 to show you how to go out there and make 6 figures and 7 figures a month, would you pay it? Like if I said, yo, I'm gonna get you $250,000 and I'm gonna show you how to get approved for $2 million self-storage facility, I'm gonna connect you with my resources, would you pay $5,000? Right? Like y'all say yes, it's a no-brainer. $5,000, you would do that, right? The good news is this, right? I'm gonna do something special for everybody that's ready right now, right? I want to send the elevator back down because for some people, $5,000 is a lot of money, right? For some people, they don't come across that money. They've never invested that type of money. And I know that when I was in the grind, when I was in the struggle, I was dying for somebody to reach back down and give me a hand up, not a hand out. I was dying for somebody to give me a hand up. So what I want to do is give everybody a hand up. So you could actually join right now. I need you to drop the link, Jessica, drop the link in the chat for everybody. You could join right now for only $297. You go VIP where you actually get 6 days. If you go 6 days, you go VIP. And I got special guests. I'm not even announcing that right now because I shouldn't even have to announce the special guests. You should just want to get on right now from what I just showed you. So imagine being able to get a class like this for 6 days straight for $297. Yeah, drop the link in the chat. $297. You get to be with me and my team and special guests for 6 days straight. And you want to jump in right now. The reason why you want to jump in right now is because, yo, hold on, matter of fact, hold on right now. Let me do something. Who I got in here right now? Let me see who I got in here. Who I got in here? Who I got in here? Is Ash in here? Where's Ash at? Where's Ash at right now? Because I want to bring some of my mentees up here. Let me see what's going on. I'm about to make my screen gallery view. If you was in my cash flow bootcamp previously, let me know in the chat. If you was in my cash flow bootcamp previously, let me know in the chat. Let me know. This class is online. It's online. So you gonna be on Zoom. You could be anywhere in the world. It's no excuses. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. If I'm you, I would call out. I would just put in your vacation time now. Like you got enough time to say, yo, that is gonna be the week. I'm gonna just put my vacation weekend. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I'm gonna be 100% real. If I'm you, I am gonna go out there and put the time off right now. If you in, I need you to say I'm in right now. If you tapping in, I need you to say I'm in. Put it in the chat. Let me know. You're gonna be able to get game right now. You're gonna be able to get game in the Facebook group. We're gonna be going live. So don't wait. Like even though the boot camp is in January, all December, we're gonna be going live, giving you game, credit strategies, building your credit, business setup strategies. So you're getting a free month of coaching. You're getting a free month of coaching. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is unbelievable, y'all. So the dates is January 9th to January 13th. Like, yo, just click that link and you could tap in. Just click that link and tap in, right? So what I want to do is this, because I'm gonna bring up some of my mentees, but I want to get through the actual presentation first, and then I'm gonna bring some of my mentees up. to actually join the boot camp. All right, I'm gonna do that. I don't want to just jump off in the middle of it. So if y'all can see my screen, just say, if you can see my screen, let me know. Put yes in the chat if you can see my screen. All right, cool. So this 5-day boot camp, I'm gonna be focused on credit, how to get credit cards, lines of credit, SBA loans, no doc loans, buying apartment buildings, buying self-storage facilities, how to evaluate the facilities. I'm gonna give you everything that you need during these 5 days. And anybody that know me, if you've been tapped in, you know that I don't play no games. I don't play, I over deliver, right? You see the proof right here. You know, we got $146,000 in business funding in 45 days. What would you do with $146,000 in 45 days, right? Like, what would you do? Single mom, this is like a couple years ago, bought her first property, no money down, right? But I want to do something even special for everybody that's ready right now. That's how tapped in I'm with y'all, right? For everybody that's tapping right now, I'm going to give you lifetime access to my business funding course included in the $297. And that, like, I was talking to my team, they was like, yo, you crazy. You was like, yeah, they was like, yo, you crazy. They was like, you crazy. I'm gonna give you access to my business funding course, lifetime access. So not only do you get access to the Facebook group, and then you're gonna be in a challenge, which is gonna be crazy. Like, that is worth, you should be paying me $5,000 for that. I'm gonna be just real with y'all. But the course, that's $24.97. Anytime, if you ever try to buy it, it's $24.97. Drop the link again. Drop the link again. And I want to shout out whoever's tapping in. Because I can see, I'm gonna go see what's going on. There we go. All right, Zena, unmute yourself. If you hear Zena, unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Zena.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, there we go. You looking amazing. What's going on?
I couldn't be looking like a thumb like I do for the mentor classes, but
yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? So, I just want you to talk about, you talk about your experience in the cash flow boot camp. How was it? Give some things that you've been able to do. I know you're a superstar and what you got going on, but introduce yourself and let everybody know what's going on.
hey everybody. Ramel just fell out the sky for me. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I tried to buy an 8-unit property in Chicago. It was $199,000. I had the money, had the credit. I already have assets, like already got $2 million worth of assets, but I could not buy this property. The reason why is because it was commercial. I didn't know that there was a difference between residential and commercial. So long story short, I lost the deal because I didn't know how to move. I didn't know the lingo. I didn't know anything. And I was bummed out. I was just like, maybe this real estate thing ain't for me, whatever. And I'm scrolling on my timeline, Instagram, and Ramel just pops up and he's talking about commercial real estate. And I was like, yo, why couldn't I have met him like a month ago? But long story short, I started watching some of his lives and just looking at his posts, and I was like, he is killing it. And then he's young and he's, I can relate to him because his story sounds like my story, like with all of our stories, like coming from the projects, the roaches, the government cheese, all of that stuff. So it's just like, that relation that he could understand where I'm coming from. So I don't have this knowledge that he has. And I was just like, I need to tap in with him because he's going to help me go to the next level. So I joined the boot camp, the cash flow boot camp. The first day, I was just like, this is crazy. My mind was so blown. There was things I had never heard of before. In our community, we just don't know. We perish for lack of knowledge, and that's real. Learning about business credit, and all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, I was blown away. So I was dialed in for the 5 days of boot camp, and then when the boot camp was over, I joined his mentorship. Guys, Ramel is the real deal. He will not only find deals for us in our mentorship, but he will partner on them. When he tells you that he is a capital partner and that he holds your hand because he wants you to be successful, he doesn't want to do it alone. He want to spread the wealth. He want to spread the knowledge. He want us to stand up like titans in this industry as well. And you're not going to get that nowhere else. So in this whole situation, you get somebody that I could text him and be like, Ramel, I got a 40 unit property in Ohio. He's like, let's do it. You know, he didn't ask no questions. He's like, what we got to do, you know? And I was just blown away. I'm like lost for words because he exceeded my expectations. Like, and he just does that. Like he's like making sure you on your game. He's like, Zena, what are you doing with your branding? Like, come on, let's go. He don't want you to fail. And you're not going to get that nowhere. So if you don't do anything else, get into the boot camp so you can get a taste of what's to come.
Oh my goodness. I thank you so much. I appreciate it. Y'all see, like, I need you to drop your Instagram, actually, Zena, for everybody, because Zena, she's also a coach. She helped train and mentor other individuals on how to go out there and buy apartment buildings and multi-families and all that cool stuff. So y'all gotta, you know, follow her as well. Drop your Instagram. But Zena, I appreciate you so much for sharing your experience. You always support it, but I appreciate you. Words can't express.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Tyler, where you at, Tyler? Unmute yourself. I can't find you. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there
What's
you
up,
go.
King?
There
How you doing?
Go.
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Oh man, yeah, man. Just wanted to speak on the cash flow boot camp. That was really my first step to really changing my life. You know what I mean? I was stuck in a position where I didn't know. I was trying to get something moving. I didn't know what to do. I know I wanted to do something. I wanted to change my situation. You know what I mean? And then, like Zena said, you popped up on my feed, found you on the podcast. You know what I mean? And I was tapped in from there. Went through the cash flow boot camp, and really just took the plays and ran with it. You know what I mean? Like Ramel always says, you gotta just execute on the plays, and so that's what I did from day one. Went and got funding. I've been able to start 2 businesses just in the last 6 months, and I never owned a business before, and I'm working on the 3rd one. I got a team now that we're getting ready to launch a marketing campaign to go get some storage facilities. I got a credit repair business, and I'm getting ready to get some luxury vehicles on Turo as well. So, you know what I mean? It was really a life-changing thing just doing that. Joined his mentorship as well, so I'm tapped in with him all the time. And Ramel's a real deal, man. It's no fluff. He gonna give you his all the time. Everything he knows, he gonna bring it to the table. And if anybody's on the fence or something like that, like, take this as a sign, because that's exactly how I was. I was looking for something, and it's really the sign. Like Ramel said earlier, it's not by accident that you were here. So, everybody run it up.
Yo, I appreciate you 100%. Tyler, real humble, because he out here crushing it. He like running plays, moving fast. He got his credit repair business building. And I want to just say, you are also a superstar, right? Y'all hear this, right? They joined my mentorship after the boot camp, so you can see that what we do is really what we do, right? And this 5-day boot camp is an opportunity for you to test drive. So think about it. If you wanted to go buy a Rolls Royce, you don't want to just go buy it outright and spend all that money. You want to drive it up the street first, right? So this is your opportunity to test drive and see if you even want to be a mailbox millionaire. So everybody, Tyler, drop your Instagram as well if you want anybody to follow you. Any way they can find you as far as your links. If y'all need credit repair, holler at Tyler. He definitely can help you out. But I appreciate you 100%. I got one more person that I want to bring up. Thank you, Tyler. I got one more person that I want to bring
no
up.
doubt, King.
Where my guy Ash, the assassin? Where you at, Ash? Where you at?
What's going on, fam? What's going on here? My fault. What's going on?
The youngest in charge, man. The youngest in charge, man.
What's going on?
What's up, bro? Talk to them. I don't even need to say nothing. I want you to talk. You can do the talking. Go.
Yeah, it is easy. Yeah, it's easy. So I would say, yeah, I joined. When was it? It was May. The boot camp was May 2nd through the 5th. I turned 23 on May 1st. And ever since I joined that actual boot camp, and shortly afterwards I joined the mentorship, I was just able, so many value adds and so many opportunities were presented, upon me, based upon who you are, and also the other people we had in the mentorship academy. But as it sits right now, I have 2 cars for Turo currently going. They being more than me, I be carless. Like I be carless, like for real. I be carless. Aside from that, credit most definitely prepared my credit, structure my credit in the right way. We working now, like Tyler said previously, with select individuals. We have a program going, so we're gonna go and really buy back the block. We got some big things coming. Yeah, credit most definitely in the way. I took some hits, got my inquiries clear. Shout out to CJ, credit guy. Y'all hit him up. Got my credit back right, and after that, hey, we in the game. We back winning. So for sure, most definitely value add. Most definitely changed my life. Like I said, that was back in May, and this was November. I have 2 cars currently going on tour now, and I'm also getting into multifamily self-storage. It's a win-win. I ain't like all the money I invested, I got back tenfold. Like I'm cool for sure. I just be cars. That's it.
Nah, like y'all don't understand. Like I'm always up here talking. Like I'm always up here, but I'll be so happy to see you, Zena, Tyler, Isaiah, everybody, like, so many of us that's really like superstars and shining, and seeing your elevation, right? Because I know when you first joined, you wanted to join, but you was like, I don't know, like I gotta spend that amount of money, like, and guess that, look at him now. Now he like, I'm Carlin,
yeah,
right?
I'm cool.
Crazy right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just excited to see that, because I want y'all to see yourselves in Ash. She's 23 years old and he's doing this. If he could do it, why can't you? Right? So again, Ash, I appreciate you. You could drop your Instagram as well for anybody that want to follow Ash and get any game and support from what he got going on. That's what this is about. As you can see, I'm always about alley-oop. I pass the rock. Like, I'm like Chris Paul with this. Now, like, I pass the rock. I'm Steph Curry with this, because it's not about me. I like for other people to win. So Ash, I appreciate you for showing up and just sharing your experience.
For sure, family, always.
All right, so this is what I'm gonna do before I close this out, because I don't even need to sell. It's not even selling. I'm just really giving you an opportunity to change your life. But I don't really need to speak on this even further. If you know when you know, that's it. If you see this and you pass up on it, that means you don't want to be successful. That's just the bottom line. And tonight, only tonight, if you sign up tonight, you're gonna get my business funding course included. So for $297, you're getting the boot camp. You want to go VIP. If you're not general, right? This is like, if you're not general, you don't get the course. You got to go VIP. You want to get the best. You want to be premium. You want to be top tier. You go $297. We're gonna make sure we get you the business funding course. So, like, let me just show y'all a little something. Let me show y'all a little shop. Yeah, here.
You're making the course? That's crazy.
I'm giving them something like, yeah. I'm giving y'all my business funding course, which I shouldn't even be doing. I know they probably mad at me. They're like, bro, you crazy? Like, you know what I'm saying? In this course, right? Just to give y'all a quick little snippet, right? You're gonna learn how to get $1 million in funding, how to pull credit off how to put the cash off the credit cards, how to raise private money, how to drive your dream car, how to fix your own credit. We're giving you access to our secret lenders list with all of our lenders, what credit bureaus they pull. You getting the Mogul Credit Hacks ebook that's going to show you how to repair your own credit. You getting dispute letters. You're getting everything you need. Like, this course alone, like I said, this is $24.97. You can't catch this nowhere else. Like, I'm just doing this one time tonight. After tonight, it's not happening. You're not going to see this again. It's just tonight. So if you in, I need you to put I'm in, because I want to shout y'all out. If you in, I want you to put I'm in, and I want to shout y'all out. Let's see who. I want to see who tapped in, right? Let's see who tapped in. Put I'm in the chat. Why everybody say Jane Test? Change your names. I don't know what's going on with that. Why everybody say fix your names? That's crazy. Why? Like, Why does it say that?
Why is everybody's name?
Yeah, everybody, I don't know what's going on. Carter said, amen. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let me drop the link. It's on all the screens. We got to fix that. I don't know why that's on the. So this is Kush. Kush, congratulations. Congratulations. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just go in and look because I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna just go in here and look and see what's happening. Who is this right here? Who is this right here? Who's this? Let me see the name. Carla, shout out to Carla. Carla is in. She's tapped in. She's officially in a cash flow boot camp. I'm excited. We're gonna get in the Facebook group. We're gonna do a welcome live. We're gonna do a private little Q&A. We're gonna tap in with y'all. And we're gonna go from there. Elvin, you in the building. Shout out to Elvin. He's in here. He's tapped in. Shout out to Ashlyn. Ashlyn is tapped in. Yo, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Shout out to Patrick. Patrick is in the building. Let's go. Y'all taking action. All right. Let's keep this thing going. I want to make sure I want to shout out as much as possible. Jonathan, you in the building. You officially in the cash flow boot camp. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep this thing rolling. Stephen. So I do mentorship, but I only offer the mentorship once you go through my boot camp because I pick a select few. Like I don't just want anybody because like Zena said, I partner with my mentees. What am I like? I actually invest with you. I become a capital partner. I put up money. I'm in it with you. So if you lose, I lose. So I don't accept anybody into my mentorship. So you got to go through the boot camp. If you thrive in a boot camp and you go through that process and you qualify, then we'll pick you to be able to join the mentorship. Anybody that you just seen just now, they went through my boot camp first and then they joined the mentorship. And it really is for your own benefit. Like you want to test it out first, right? I want you to see what I can do for you. I want to change your life in 5 days. And then it's like a no-brainer. You want to build with me on a longer term perspective. Malik is in the building. Congratulations. Congratulations. Waitlist. You shouldn't be on no waitlist. Negative. You should be in here. Najwa, I think I said it right. You in the building. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's keep this thing going. Rachel, congratulations. You in the building. I'm excited to build with y'all. I'm so excited to rock with y'all. You know, it's January. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because, again, I want to make sure that the month of December, we're getting you set up. So when the boot camp happens, you can run plays right away. You can go get funding right away. You could actually start executing right away. Stella, shout out to Stella. Stella got a groove back. Let's go. Congratulations. Congratulations. Let's go. Everybody show us drop some mailbox emojis. Let's go. I already said, damn, this is going up. There's a lot of y'all tapping in. Walter, shout out to Walter. Walter's in the building. Shout out to Walter. Congratulations. Shout out to, damn, this is like, they keep going crazy. I'm trying to get to all of y'all, but it's bad right now. Johnny, shout out to Johnny. Congratulations, Johnny, you in the building. You know what I mean? Because I like to personalize. Well, I don't know why you on the waiting list. You should be on the waiting list. You should be able to get in. So I'm going to drop the link one more time for y'all. It should not be no waiting list. You should be able to get in here. Avery. Avery is in the building. Congratulations. Let's go. Jasmine, shout out to Jasmine. Congratulations. You in the building. Shout out to Jasmine. Wendy, shout out to Wendy. She's in the building. Jason if I shout your name out, I need you to put I'm in the chat. Just let me know that you hear me. I want to welcome you. I want to give y'all that because I don't take this for granted, y'all. I'm gonna just be real. For you to make this investment, whether it's $297 or $209 or $2,097, it's an investment. And I always got to congratulate you and give you love and appreciate it and be grateful because you want to spend time with me and my team, right? I'm never going to take that for granted. I don't care how big or how small. So I'm going to try my best to congratulate you. Winburn. I think I said that right. Is this boot camp a good fit for RPX members? Of course. Why, like you RPX members, you need to be in this because that means you know how to get the money already. But now you want to learn how to buy, sell, storage in apartment buildings. You want to learn that. So yes, you definitely want to be in this. So you're gonna get a follow-up email. I just see it. You're gonna get a follow-up email, and in that follow-up email, you'll get access to the Facebook group. You'll get the email as well with the business funding course in it as well. So we can start going. I want y'all to get your credit right. I want y'all to get ready, get going. What else? Who else we got in here? Brandon, shout out to Brandon. Let's go. You in the building. Who else we got? Marquise. Shout out to Marquise. Marquise is in the building. Yo, this is what I want to do. How many of y'all want to get in, but you got a problem as far as you don't got the funds right now? If you don't got the funds right now, let me know. All right, I'm gonna do something for y'all. I wasn't even gonna do this, but I'm gonna do it. I wasn't even gonna do something to do it. I'm about to drop a link right now in the chat where literally you could split your payment in two. This is the link right here. It's 5 days. For those of you that don't have the money, it's gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna cost you an extra $50. It's gonna cost you an extra $50 just to put it out there, but you can split your payment in two. I'm gonna drop the link. You gotta pay. That's it. You gotta pay to have that option. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean. So y'all gonna get a full month of coaching throughout December, and then the boot camp starts January 9th to the 13th. That's where it's gonna be every single day. We're gonna have class. It's gonna be intense. We're gonna have homework. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. Don't worry about the waiting list email. The team is gonna follow up with you via email and get you everything you need. No worries. And if you have any issues, this is the email you want to reach out to. If you have any issues, you want to reach out to this email. Any issues? support@Mailbox Millionaire Academy. The class is for an hour and a half every day for 5 days, for 6 days straight. For an hour and a half for 6 days straight, 90 minutes a day for 6 days straight. So for those of you that say, yo, I don't really got the money right now, this is a no-brainer. You could break it up in 2 payments. It's gonna cost you a $50 fee to do it. But that's just the cost of doing business if you want to wait. You know what I mean? But if you don't sign up tonight, you're not gonna get the business funding course included. You're not. If you want to know the dates, go on the website. That's it. Because that means you're not taking action if you asking me that question. I'm gonna just be real with you. If you want to know the dates, go on the website and tap in. It'll tell you everything. It's gonna tell you everything. All right. Here go the link. Let me try to shout out a few more people. Then I'm gonna close this out. It's getting late. You know what I mean? So I want to be very. Oh, let me drop. The dates is January 9th to the 13th. The classes is gonna start at 7:30 to 9 o'clock. 7:30 to 9 o'clock every single day. Is gonna be recorded as well. So if you miss it, you can catch the recording. But I'm telling you, This is the week that you want to go on vacation from your job. I'm telling you, because the next week you might have given your 2 weeks notice. I'm telling you, with the information that you're going to get and the resources, you probably don't even want to go back to work. So you got enough time right now to tell your boss, I'm taking off the week of January 9th. Just let them know now. Like, I'm gonna just be real with y'all. Eastern Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 9 o'clock. It's going to be an hour and a half, and it's going to be recorded. It's going to be recorded, yes. It's going to be recorded. You get to ask questions. So like tonight, I gave you a bunch of game, but you didn't get a chance to ask questions because there's so many people. But for the boot camp, we actually have 30 minutes set aside for Q&A where you're going to get to ask questions and we can be able to help you directly. So you're going to get the full support, you know what I mean? And we go from there. Tyler and Zena, you can reach out to Tyler and Zena as well. If y'all need anything, they'll be able to support you. They are alumni. They know how this go. They've been running it. They know exactly how this go. So the last thing I want to do before I close out, to be a man of my word, I'm going to give y'all access to the business funding checklist that I talked about earlier. So you could actually even get a kickstart going. This is the Google Drive link for the business funding checklist. Right here. I told you I was gonna give y'all a copy of that. There you go. Everybody that stayed to the end. How y'all feeling right now? If y'all feeling good right now, if y'all got some game, if you feel like you about to have a breakthrough, if you feel like this January 2023 is gonna be a new year for you, if this is gonna be a 6-figure year for you, if this is gonna be a 7-figure year for you, I need you to drop the mailbox emoji. I need you to drop some fire emoji. I need you to drop some money bag emoji. I need you to drop something. If 2023 is going to be the year that you break that curse, 2023 is going to be the year that you become the first millionaire in your family, I need you to drop in the chat. You got to say it. You got to claim it. You got to believe it. You got to own it. And yo, oh, I didn't even say this. Yo, Coach Crew, where you at, Coach Crew? Where you at, Coach Crew? Because we also going to have accountability calls. So we do have classes 7:30 p.m. to 9, but we're also going to have calls every morning during the boot camp at 8:30 a.m. where you're going to have accountability calls. So not only are we going to give you the game, we're going to hold you accountable. So you're going to have 2 calls every single day for 5 days straight. We're giving you a full community because I'm going to just be real with y'all, right? 97% of people that buy courses, programs, mentorships, they don't even execute on it because they don't have accountability. They don't have a community. They don't even know how to actually have a routine, the characteristics, the structure. So we're putting everything. We're giving you personal development and business development. So I want to bring up Coach Crew, but before I do that, I'm going to bring up Isaiah because I'm now seeing him. I'm now seeing Isaiah. I want Isaiah to share his experience. What's going on, Isaiah? What up, bro?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. How you doing?
You know, I'm great. I'm blessed. You know that.
So I just want to thank you. I met him about like 3 years ago. He's been a phenomenal mentor. He's helped me along the way. We both from Brooklyn. Really resonated with him. I do real estate in Brooklyn, sell commercial real estate. And because of him, I now have my own firm. And I'm doing real estate in Brooklyn, doing commercial deals. And I'm now trying to buy in Ohio and get my first deal. So really changed my mindset, really put me on to like knowing credit, being aware about my credit, and just leveraging other people's money. So if you don't believe him and you don't believe all those other testimonials, y'all bugging. So get into the mentorship. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tune in real quick. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro. Yo, drop your Instagram too. I want everybody to follow you. And y'all better be on the lookout because everybody that I'm showing you, like this is the next wave, right? What I do is, again, it's not a me thing, it's really a we thing. So when you see a Zena, when you see a Tyler, when you see a Ash, when you see Isaiah, they're now going to be coaching and helping and developing people because they have information and they have experience now. So that's ultimately the goal. Once you get your experience going and you start doing deals, we want you to help other people do the exact same thing. So that's why I'm telling them to drop their Instagram, because I want you to follow their journey. I want you to see that what they're saying and what I'm saying is not fluff. Like, this is for real. But I want to bring up Coach Crew, right? Coach Crew is my brother, my business partner, like my real brother, my blood brother, like same mom. Like, it's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? But when I talk about family legacy, I don't talk about it for fun, y'all. This is really what I live. I do business with my family. My dad, he works on my team. He's a private lender on my team. My brother is our financial planner he does all our life insurance policies. Crew is my other brother, older brother, and he's our mindset coach. This is a family business. We getting money together. So I'm not telling you to do this family legacy meeting for fun, but he is going to be the person that's going to be holding you accountable. So Coach Crew, I want you to just jump in here and just light them up a little bit. Let them know a little sneak peek of what they about to get, bro.
Look. First of all, everybody clap it up, snap it up for yourselves, okay? Clap it up, bring that beautiful energy, because look, life is about these experiences, right? So once again, this is my brother Ramel. He's talking to you, he's giving you nothing but facts. You see the students, you hear the testimonials. Like, what's stopping us, right, from being great? Accountability, right? Holding us accountable to do the things that we said we were going to do when we said we was going to do it. And I'm just keeping it real, right? So it's hard sometimes for us to stay motivated. I don't want you to be motivated. I want you to be inspired, right? Be inspired by your story. Your story is what's going to give you your glory, right? So during the AMs, what I'm going to do is I'm going to provide you a space to share what you were out to accomplish, right? And sometimes I'm going to ask you to come up and give up a goal update, right? Like, let us know what's going on. We also have a platform that you can share inside of, and you can network with other students and kind of build that relationship to help you grow. But ultimately, look, this is what we want to do. We want to help you take your mindset, turn it into a tool set, so that way you can create these cash flowing assets, right? Because you can get all the courses that you want. You can buy into all of these mentorships, but if you don't have accountability to become the person that owns the right to have those experiences, you won't get those experiences. You ever get this? Everybody just get can I be real for a second? Just type "be real" in the chat for a minute. If I could be real, everybody type "be real." I just want to be real for a second, because I want to get vulnerable, right? So, excuse me, I want to get vulnerable, right? So growing up, it wasn't easy, right? I went to 7 different schools, 9 years. Like, to be totally transparent, my dad was murdered in front of his building. This is a building I had to walk in and out of on a daily basis and have to be reminded by these situations, right? So time is precious. I had to have gratitude within this whole situation with life, losing my parents, not understanding, where I'm going to be. I used to sleep in the dorm rooms in the basement because my financial aid didn't hit, but I still persevered, right? So one thing I want to say is, without the gratitude, attitude, and having other people jump in and help me, I wouldn't be who I am today. So when I provide this opportunity for you to actually have accountability, I want you to take this for real, like, be serious about this, right? Excuse that phone. Be serious about this opportunity to show your greatness, right? Is somebody talking or something? Well, no. Can you hear me? So, like, this is an opportunity for you to have somebody by your side, right? It's an opportunity for somebody to be able to show you and give you direction, right? Give you application. Like, the only difference between a mailbox millionaire and a cubicle thousandaire is the information and application. Right, so we're going to give you the information, we're going to give you the game, but now it's up for you to actually apply it and get the results. So are you excited to apply it and get some results? So if you're ready, type "I'm ready" in the chat. If you're ready, type "I'm ready" in the chat. We got to have people who are motivated, got to have people who have high energy, ready to go, ready to make some difference in their lives. You got to get mad enough to make a decision, to choose to love yourself enough to do the things you need to do in order to have what you want in your life. So if you're ready, let's go, Mailbox Millionaires. Let's get it. I'm a Mailbox Millionaire.
Let's go,
y'all.
I'm unmuting everybody. I'm unmuting everybody. Let's make some low. Everybody say Mailbox Millionaire.
Nah,
let's
hold
go.
on.
This
It
is
gotta
the
be this way. Hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta stay.
Yes, sir.
Millionaire.
Let's get it.
Mailbox millionaire kid though.
Let's get it. So this is yo, Crew, you there? You can unmute yourself, Crew.
Yeah, you know.
So yeah, this is who you're gonna deal with. Like, you see the energy that we have. Like, this is what we do like every day. This is not just, oh, we putting them together online workshop and we want to front and get excited. No, like, our mentees know every class we're coming with high energy. Every class we're giving you our best. Every class we're gonna hold you accountable. Every class we're gonna give you the support. Every single class we're leaving it on the line. You know why? How can we not put our best foot forward and expect you to? Like, think about it. We got, when we were raised by our parents, they'd be like, oh, do as I say, not as I do. That's the worst thing that I ever heard. Why do we see that, oh, we become our parents, right? Because we do what they do, not what they say. So we want you to do what we do, which is why we follow this blueprint. We come with energy. We're giving you our best. We're trying to be as professional as possible. We starting on time. We ending on time. We delivering, things happen. So we're going to be able to maneuver and always adapt, but we're going to put our best foot forward. So I just want to shout out a few more people, and we're going to close this thing up. So shout out to, let me see the names actually, because this is like, so what's good. All right, there we go. Shout out to, damn, there's so many names. I can't, I'm sorry, I want to, but the names is like, the names is all through the roof right now. Through the roof. Y'all took action tonight. Y'all definitely took action tonight. All right, this is Tanea. Tanea, shout out to Tanea. Tanea's in the building. Shout out to Tanea, she's in the building. Let's go. Joseph, congratulations, you in the building. Let's get it. Shout out to Jermaine. Jermaine is in the building. Let's get it. We're excited. We're excited to have you. Stefan is in the building. Let's go. Let's go. If I shout you out, just say that's me in the chat. Just say that's me. I want y'all to accept I want you to accept it. Like, you're coming into a community that's literally going to change your life. What's your name? Let me see. Somebody say shout out. Somebody say shout out Deshella. Let me see. Let me see where you at. What's this? Nakaze? I don't know. I don't want to butcher nobody's name. I'm sorry. I don't want to butcher
Too
nobody.
late. You already did it. You already butchered the name.
Sorry. Jeffrey, what up? What up, Jeffrey? What's going on? Nakay, what up? Samad, welcome to the family. Samad, let's go. Joshua Bell. That sounds so familiar. I think I know a Joshua, but I think we went to school together. If we did, let's go. If we didn't, let's go anyway. Claudie Richardson, let's get it. Who else can I shout out? It's just so many people that we got in here. Y'all really took action.
Mr. J.
$300 times 173.
Who? What name you said? What name you said? Jacquees? Somebody said Jacquees. I see a Jacquees in here too. All right, cool. Michael, let's go. Michael Anthony. Welcome to the family. T Boosby. All right, I'm done butchering names, y'all. I'm about to go to sleep. It's late. I done gave y'all everything that I had.
You can pronounce LSH. I gave you nothing but acronym, just initials. LSH. I'm in there.
LSH. All right, hold on. Let me make sure it's good. LSH. Let me see.
Mogul, man. I'm in there. I'm tapped in. Finally, man. I've been following you for a minute. It's about time to get this popping for real.
Let's go.
Never the Mogul Live Direct. You heard?
You heard.
Yo,
Auntie Rhonda, what up?
You're.
Yeah. I bet y'all. We're gonna close this out. It's late. We know y'all got Thanksgiving tomorrow. Have a great time with your families. I encourage everybody to sit down and take about maybe 30 minutes and talk about the strategies that you learned today. Right? When you sit down with your family, take 30 minutes and see who you could get on board. My team over the weekend, we're gonna be getting the emails out. Yeah, crew, drop your Instagram, crew. Good call out. Drop your Instagrams. My team is gonna get the emails out, so you get the Facebook group, you'll get the business funding course, you'll get everything via email. Just hold tight. If you don't have any issue, if you have any issues, I want you to reach out to support@mailboxmillionaireacademy.com. I'm gonna send them the chat. That's the email that you wanna reach out to if you have any issues. But again, thank each and every one of y'all. I'm grateful. I'm blessed. Crew, if you want to take us out, crew. Because
Yeah,
I want you
100%.
to get a glimpse of how this is how we do it. So you take us out.
100%. So one of the things too is this. Give me 1 second. One of the things is this. Having appreciation for the people around you is paramount, right? Also having appreciation for yourself, right? That this is huge. So just be present. Like take this time with your family to take a shot, right? Because you miss 100% of the shots you failed to create for yourself. Give a shot to let people know, hey, look, I need you in my life. I want you in my life. Here's why. Let people know that they matter in your world, right? Because you're gonna need people on your journey. Just understand though, not everybody who starts with you will go with you. So just understand, people fall and people may come. Guess what? You still gotta move because you're the star of your movie. So I want everybody to say 2 things, right? The first thing is, I'm taking my shot. I need y'all to shoot. I need y'all to be shooters this year. Right? We close out this year strong, open up the next year powerful. I need y'all to be shooters. Shoot for your opportunities, all right? So everybody unmute themselves. Actually, Ramel, unmute everyone real fast. I need everybody to say, I'm taking my shot.
I'm taking my shot.
I gotta say it like y'all mean it.
I'm
taking
taking
my
my
shot.
My shot.
My shot.
My
Taking
shot,
my
nigga. Let's go. Let's go.
My shot.
Here's the last one.
20 years old, man. We finna make it happen.
Taking the shot.
Here's the last one, y'all. You got to know that you are the star of your movie, right? So I am the star of my movie.
I am the star of my movie.
I'm the star of my movie.
And y'all know, actually, I lied.
Star of my movie.
Actually, I lied.
Hold on. I lied, y'all. That wasn't the last one. The last one is I'm a mailbox millionaire. Yo, go
I'm
follow
a
the
mailbox
page.
millionaire.
Follow me on Instagram. Lock in, y'all. Let's get it.
All right, cool.
All right, y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend.
Peace, man.
Appreciate that, Ramel.